When we last left, Kareem Strong went through every trial that the WWE had put him through, and he exceeded past their expectations, earning him a spot on the main roster, where he will perform his first ever show. But although Kareem's success in the Performance Center would earn him a spot on the main roster, this wasn't so for Justin Jr., who, when he had first showed up, didn't have quite the skill set that Kareem did, and so they started him out on the lower scale. He reflects back at his earlier days in xTv.
You know, that's definitely one of the things that my father taught me was just like, you know, if you want to be considered, you know, top talent or top notch, you got to kind of just treat yourself like you top notch. You know what I mean? And like when I won the championship for the first time, you know, on xTV, you know, I was just like, damn. Like, damn, you know, I mean, it's real, you know what I'm saying? So, for me, you know, I kind of look back fondly on when I first kind of started out and, you know, like, people ain't really believing me and shit, but, you know, I had learned a lot from that, and through that, you know what I'm saying, people was kind of able to see my progression, you know what I'm saying, and, like, you know, that I was, like, really just, you know, somebody who could bring a whole lot to the NXTV table.
Justin Jr.'s attribute ranking is not as high as the other superstars, which causes him to wrestle longer matches. Here, he is determined to defeat Samoa Joe and go on for a match over 20 minutes long. This would not be allowed on the main roster, as this leaves little time for the other superstars on the roster to be able to compete on TV. However, this is a non-televised match, and Justin Jr. impresses the coaches, earning him a spot at the NXT TakeOver Brooklyn special.
Yeah, you know, I'm very proud of him. You know, it's definitely something that he wanted to get into, and I remember the day he told me he wanted to do it, and I was like, yeah, son, you know, I support that. You know, I support what you do. I support, you know, anything that you want to have going on in your life. I was never the athlete, but it's very amazing to see, you know, the things that he's able to do out there. And, you know, one thing that, you know, I like to, you know, kind of help him out with is trash talk, you know, because I never wasn't really able to kick no butt, but, you know, I talk a whole lot of trash. It feels good for people to finally see, you know, that it's like, it ain't all hype, you know what I mean? And to get the opportunity to be at a takeover is, you know, definitely a milestone that I can kind of check off my list, man.
And for Kareem Strong, he prepares his mind for perhaps the biggest night of his career.
Ernest Justin Turkey Leg alongside of Bob Classic here. And what a huge opportunity we have. Just signed to the main roster, Kareem Strong.
Yo, being in xTV, man, like, it's like always somebody that's like player hating on you or talking trash about you 24/7, but I gotta be honest, man, when I went out there and felt that live crowd, man, I mean, like I had goosebumps, dog. Like, it was just like so amazing and like receive all that love from all them people, man, and have them cheering for me, you know, during my match, and just like not hearing no negativity and just being out there to do your thing, man. I mean, like, it just felt like, you know, everything being brand new again, like when nobody knew me, man, you know, and I got to experience that. Like, I was the first one to do that, you know what I mean? Nobody can take that away from me.
Oh, excuse me. Well, it's a good time. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves wherever you are for this edition of Raw. And
xTV Raw is a sort of an experiment of a show where we combine WWE, xTV, and wrestlers who are in the creator wrestling community from all the way around the world. And, you know, they may show up here on the show, which makes it that much more surprising. And it just creates, you know, this community of a whole lot of fun. And just staying on the edge of your seat because you never know what might happen next. This is only the first night of Raw, and the xTV world would be shocked at what would happen as their experimentation would begin to unfold right before them.
for Kareem and Brody Tyson. It's all mystery like, ooh. I don't know because, Bob, that's Nate Shields. Who's Nate Shields? Nate Shields is from the AOA organization, and he has made his first appearance here in xTv. This is mind-blowing, Bob. This man right here is a big player. Believe you me, as he just defeated Brock Lesnar recently on an episode of AOA.
Man, when those fireworks was going off and I seen Nate Shields come out to the ring, and you know, once that music played, and you know, man, I can't explain it. It was quite an environment. I actually got the chills as he walked down to the ring. I mean, this guy's a legitimate beast. I mean, and I don't want to speak out of turn in saying that he spent some time also in the UFC. Yeah, he's a badass, man. You know, I seen on the on one of the episodes of AOA. You know, this guy has no respect for authority, as he even, you know, beat up on Z-Ice, the commissioner of AOA. You know, so I mean, you know, there's just no telling what this guy might do in the ring.
You know, half these cats, man, it's just nothing but hype. And you gotta understand, man, I've been in the ring with plenty of cats. Cats bigger than me, cats quicker than me, cats that been, you know, doing this longer than me, all that, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, whoever they put me up against, I'm ready for it. I got my partner, you know, tonight, Brody Tyson. You know what I mean? We came up together, we've been training together, and this is a big night for both of us, man, and we ain't letting nothing stand in our way.
And here comes our truth.
Y'all know what time it is.
Oh, man.
This is the part where we crank it up. Let's crank it up. Now
Yeah.
here we go.
The time has now come. And although there's a thrill of excitement in the air, it is a very important time for Kareem Strong, as he has to pick up a stream of victories and convince people that he is a winner and that he belongs on top. Many eyes are watching, as this is his first night. The pressure is on.
Well, we're going to get down to business here, Bob. As Kareem the Dream starts things off up against Nate Shields, and there's the collar and elbow tie-up. Kareem with the go-behind. Very nice takedown. I taught him that. I'm sure you did. And now look at this. Go-behind by Nate Shields. And he repays the Dream. Locks him in with a side headlock. And look at that. A punch right into the forehead. Welcome to the big leagues.
Both teams will prove to be more than each other prepared for, and it will be a long night for all four participants involved. Kareem struggles to find his footing and a rhythm with his tag team partner Brody Tyson in the beginning parts of the matchup.
Of any service, I think the best thing for him to do is get his ass out of the way. Great tag team action we're having here on Raw. And now Nate Shields may be, that's because that Dream Street. Could this be it? It's a 2. And only 2.
Man, I hit that big dude with my finish, and I was sure that it was going to be over, man. And legit, like, when he kicked out, I didn't know what to do, man.
And Brody Tyson could be out of things as Kareem needs the ropes to lift him up. And Brody Tyson able to kick out Kareem.
But Kareem and Brody would still struggle to maintain tag team continuity, and had a hard time in holding down the larger opponent and the well experienced.
Maybe not. I was going to say maybe that brought Brody Tyson the time he needed. Oh my God! That right hand probably knocked out a few teeth. These fans on their feet. Tyson's calling for something. Oh! Beautiful brain buster, the Dream. Inside the ring, Nate Shields is talking trash to the fans. And that allows the Dream and Tyson to pick up the victory.
But in the end, Kareem the Dream and Brody Tyson pulled through.
As through it all, the blood, the sweat, and all the drama filling the room, they got their first victory on live TV.
Sure. Well, a whole lot of the guys who were mainstays here in XTV have gotten together, and we sort of become a committee. And we take a look at all these guys' matches. We get a good look at who's got potential, and who's the rising stars, and certain guys, we got an eye on them. Certain guys, and girls surprise us. So it's on a nightly basis. When we see something in somebody, we sort of kind of take that and try to help them hone and craft their skills and mold them into future stars, guys. I mean, hell, I've been here well over 20 years at this point, and I've seen it all. The guys come and go, but the way they have this system now, guys won't get crapped on. There's been plenty of situations where a perfectly fine talent would come through those doors and would leave crying, and with that tails tucked and their heads down, thinking that they didn't have what it takes, and it's just because they get blown to smithereens with the negativity. And sadly, here in the XTV world, you're bombarded with a whole lot of the negative before that rose finally blossoms and you start to see the fruits of your labor. And it's a real tough thing. So with NXTV, that kind of buffers that a little bit, and guys actually get a chance. And myself, Miss Martha, there's a whole crew of guys. There's Justin there, Terry Williams. We're all very hands on, okay, with how these guys do their thing, and we're really proud of all the talent. We really are.
Yaki Naiji was a longtime XTV mainstay and knows what it takes to capture the attention of an audience and command a crowd. He will be having a main focus on tonight's matchup, looking very closely at Justin Jr. Justin Jr.'s entire family and members of the NXTV roster joined this sold-out Barclays Center for a night that will live in infamy.
Yeah, man. I mean, at that point, it was like on some real hot, cold type of thing. So, that was a big deal for me, man. At that point, like I said before, man, that was just like a real milestone for me to hit. And the pressure was on. I was definitely feeling excited. It was my first time in Brooklyn, New York, and man, at the end of the day, man, I just wanted to have fun, man. So that's what I went out there to do, man. Just have fun and leave some of my personality up in the Barclays.
The whole world was watching. The stage was set, and it was time for Justin Jr. to perform in a performance of a lifetime. And for Kareem Strong, the challenges only get bigger. All this and more next time on XTV's Fresh Start.